So, welcome to the next villain arc, or the next chapter, the next villain that we defeat. Ugh, this is what happens when you just wing it. You know what I mean? You just let anything come into your mind and try to make it work. Alright, so, welcome. Bam, we are Magneto, and we are facing the Brotherhood. Yeah, and we're going to take it to them. So, the Brotherhood has 4 different enemies: Avalanche, Pyro, Toad, and Blob. I'm going to shuffle them again, so I don't see what's what. I'm just going to close my eyes while I shuffle in front of you. Do you know if I shut my eyes or not? No, how would you know? So this will be my first villain, and we're going up against the Blob. So we have to defeat 3 villains in order to beat this stage. And we have to beat it before they get 3 victories in the victory display. Yep, and here is our environment. When we beat them, when we beat our villains, they will go under the Save the School environment. And all the schemes are going to be stacked together to create the villain deck. So, and then we just shuffle that up. I don't know what it's going to be. So, and here's the thing. I don't like the fact that, the villains automatically start off with 1 side scheme already. So, when we flip this, we deal each player a face-down card, and we advance to the next card in the... We advance to the next card in that main scheme deck. Add this card to the victory display. And then when revealed, we flip this card. So, each ally and minion gains toughness. Add this scheme to the victory display. Advance to the next card in the scheme deck. If there are 3 main schemes in the victory display, the players lose the game. So if we lose this scheme and then we lose 1 more, we automatically lose the game. I hate the fact that this starts off with this, that this automatically starts off as a loss condition. Here's the thing. I don't mind if it can be a loss condition. I mind when a game makes it a loss condition and you have no way to do anything about this scheme. So, we already start off on a bad foot. We got an encounter card, and it is our turn. Also, Blob comes in with toughness, and after Blob attacks and damages a character, we stun that character. Well, the only thing he's going to be damaging are characters that are defeated. Oof. All of these cards look terrible. And but wait, there's more. Oh, all these cards look bad. Alright, so we're basically going to dump our whole hand except for that. And hopefully we get something good. So, okay. Alright. This is our hand. I want to just making sure that there's not really good. This is where it's glary at, so I can't put a card over here. Because then, you won't be able to see it. Because of all that glare. I'm trying to figure out how I can make it. What I've got so far is that this part is glare and this part is good and reasonably lights up the light because you can't read anything anyway. So I have to read everything towards you. And I don't feel bad about that. So, we've got a lot of things here. Alright, so let's get started. We are going to use a double to play Hawkeye, Kate Bishop. Next, we will flip, this is our discard pile, to Magneto, and we're going to use Magnetic Pull to discard cards. Ooh, we get Digging Deep. Until we get a metal card. So we got Metal Shards, and we have another card. Awesome. So Magneto is going to attack to clear off his tough. Then we're going to use Hawkeye's ability to discard. We're going to exhaust Hawkeye. We're going to discard a card from our hand. Or should I play Cyclops? Okay, so I'm going to pay 3, and we're going to get Cyclops out. And the reason we're going to get Cyclops out is because, allies and minions gain toughness. Yeah, that could be bad. But yeah. So we are going to increase the damage that the Blob takes from each attack by 1. Next, we're going to I sort of wanted to play metal shards, but I guess this will be fine. So, do we do metal shards? That could be 8 damage. So I think actually what we're going to do is we're going to pay 3, a double and lockjaw in order to play metal shards. And we're going to deal 8 damage to the blob. So he goes from, oh, I'm sorry, what's the blob's HP? He's at 16, so he basically gets cut in half. And we're going to let Cyclops swing for 3 damage. And he'll lose his tough, bringing him down to 5. And then I don't want Kate to use her tough yet, so I think that's going to be it for this turn. Because we're going to let her discard cards from our hand. So we're going to let Cyclops block this hit next. Because the blob is only at 5 HP. So I think we're golden. And this was actually, like, I sort of hate this because depending on what scheme we get, it could go bad. But getting the basketball court is nice because having minions with tough and allies with tough is amazing. Oof. Oof. Oh, man. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, so it's the blob's turn. So we put 1 threat on the main scheme. Then the blob will attack us for 2. Cyclops will block this hit. So he's going to swing at us for 2, 3, 4, killing Cyclops, or KOing him. And then we get 2 bad cards. Our first bad card is Mutant Terrorist. Search the encounter deck and discard pile for the Brotherhood side scheme and reveal it. Yeah, that side scheme. I hate it. Is it all the way at the bottom? Come on now. Yep. So we reveal it. Run revealed. Blah, 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 blah. Place 2 threat per player here. So this comes in with 5 threat on it. That's not what you want to see. So we... Ugh. You know what I mean? So that's that. Then our next bad card is Nowhere is Safe. Place 1 pursuit counter on Pursued by the Past. And if there is a pursuit counter on it, which there is, discard 1 upgrade or support you control. I don't have anything to discard. So that was an amazing turn. And it is now our turn. So there's a few things we can do here. We need to get rid of this. I don't like the fact that's there. We can kill the blob, but... Alright, so we're going to activate Magnetic Pull. Discard until we get a metal card, a magnetic card, which is Asteroid M. I feel like there's a way where we pay 3. I really don't want to do this, but I'm going to have to pay 3 to get out White Fox. And then I'm going to play Make the Call. And we're going to pay 1, 2, and 3 in order to get Cyclops out. And the reason we're doing all this is because I need this to go away. So I'm actually not even going to put the tough on Cyclops because he's going to use it. So, again, we're trying to tag the blob, but it doesn't matter because we're going to thwart for 2. And we would lose our toughness. So we get tough, we thwart for 2, lose our tough, and this goes down to 3. Then White Fox thwarts for 1. Losing her tough as well, bringing this down to 2. And then Magneto thwarts for 2 as well, so we lose that. I wanted to keep... There's a lot of cards I wanted to keep, but I don't like that. We could flip, because we did Make the Call. I say we flip down, because if we flip, then we shuffle the top 3 cards of our discard pile into the deck. And I think that's actually worth doing. So we're going to flip, and we're going to get Make the Call, the Power of Leadership, and Asteroid M back into our hand. And we're going to shuffle up. And then I'm going to have... I'm actually going to let Kate lose her toughness, so she's going to thwart for 1 off of this scheme as well. and hopefully the blob doesn't magically scheme for this big number. So everyone still has their things, so we're going to ready up everyone, and we're going to draw a hand of 6. 3. Good, we got Asteroid M back. Okay. This isn't that bad. There we go. I'm like, man, when am I going to get some of my magnetic cards? Because chocolate popsicle, yo. Alright, so we put one counter over here. The blob is going to scheme for 1, 2, 3, bringing this up to 5. And then he gets one back card, which is Under Siege. When revealed, place 3 threat on his scheme for each Brotherhood of mutant character in play. And there's currently only 1, so this gets 3 threat put on it. And it's an acceleration token, so that changes everything I wanted to do. And it is our turn. So, we're going to flip to Magneto. No, we're not. We are going to pay 2 to play Asteroid M. We're going to play 2. So we're going to make the call in Adam Warlock to play Asteroid M. And then we're going to activate it to shuffle the topmost magnetic card, which is Metal Shards, back into our deck. I'm like, just let me put out allies. I have not played. This is the first support I've actually played. And I was just like, what could we do? And then I would heal 1 damage, but I haven't taken any. So we're going to flip to Magneto. Then we're going to use Magnetic Pull. And we are going to discard until we get a magnetic card, which is Metal Shards. We could get out M. I could do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play. I'm going to pay 2 to play Electromagnetic Blast. And we're going to remove 3 threat from a scheme, aka that one. So this gets out the way. Because we can't have no acceleration tokens out on the field. Then White Fox will thwart for 1. Off the main scheme. Cyclops will thwart for 2 as well, bringing this down to 2. Then Magneto will swing at the blob for 2 damage. And we're going to use Hawkeye's effect to exhaust her and discard a card from our hand. So we're going to discard Magneto's helmet, and we're going to deal 3 damage to the blob, knocking him out and bringing out the next ally, which is Pyro. Alright, so Pyro is more of a... Pyro doesn't do attacks, but we do take indirect damage. So let me just put counters on people. You take 1, you take 1. And so yeah. So we can split up our indirect damage next turn. And that's going to be it. This is why I like Kate Bishop, because I don't want to hold on to this card. I want to get my cards, though, rotating outwards. So we're going to ready up everyone. And we're going to draw. For 5. Okay. And Pyro comes in with 14 HP. Alright, so Pyro's turn. He will... First we're going to put 1 threat on the scheme, making this 3. Then he's going to attack us, and he doesn't deal damage to us. After Pyro attacks you, discard the top 2 cards. Oh no, wait, he still attacks us. So he's going to attack us for 0, get 1 boost card of 2. So he deals 2 damage to us, bringing us down to 8 HP, because we're not going to block that. And then we discard the top 2 cards of our deck, and we take 1 indirect damage for each printed resource discard this way. So 1 and 2, 3. I really wanted to get this. So we're going to take 3 damage, bringing us down to 5. And then we get 1 bad card, which is Groundswell. When revealed, Avalanche activates against you. If he is not in play, search the encounter deck and discard pile for the Avalanche minion and reveal him. So... yep. So Avalanche comes into play, and after Avalanche attacks us, we can exhaust the character. We have to exhaust the character we control. So that's no bueno. But alright. What do? You know what I mean? So, it is our turn. we're going to use Magneto's effect for magnetic pull, and we're going to get electromagnetic blast to our hand. We will pay 2, a double resource, in order to get out the Magneto's armor. What do I do here? We have to kill him. So I think we exhaust Hawkeye and discard the White Queen to deal 3 damage to Avalanche. Then we have Magneto put Avalanche to bed. And then we play Electromagnetic Blast to remove 3 threat from a scheme. So, yes, so we have to do that. And then we're going to flip down, and we're going to put the top 3 cards of the discard pile back into our deck. Shuffle up. We're also going to activate Asteroid M, and we're going to put the top magnetic card, which is Masters of Magnetism, back into our deck. No, it wouldn't be Masters of Magnetism. I'm sorry. It should be this, because this gets discarded. So we're going to put Electromagnetic Blast back into our deck. And then we're going to heal for 1 damage. And then White Fox will attack Pyro for 1 damage. She'll take another consequential damage. And I think that's going to be it. So we're going to ready up everyone and draw up to 6. 4, 5, 6. Okay, I finally got this. I've been waiting to get Magneto's cape forever. So that's good news for us. So what could be bad news is if he gets through the scheme. So he's going to scheme for 2, 5, bringing this up to 6. See what I mean? And then we get our bad card, which is Mystique. And she comes in with toughness. And as long as she's on the field, we cannot attack the villain. Okay. That absolutely is a bugger. So, we're going to exhaust Asteroid M. Put this double on top of our deck, because it is the card. Then we're going to heal up for 1. We will pay 2 resources to play Magneto's cape. We will flip Magneto. Is there an ally? M could be a good choice. So we will have Magneto attack to clear off the tough. We will have Cyclops deal 2 damage to Mystique, and he will be knocked out by consequential damage. Then we're going to use Magnetic Pull to discard, and we get Wrapped in Metal. That's not the card I want to get. So we add this to our hand, and we're going to exhaust that to ready her up. Then I think we have to... What do I do here? I just need 4. So I think I have to do this. Yeah, we didn't even get a real chance. So Magneto will attack Mystique for 2 damage. Leaving her at 5. Hawkeye will also deal 2 damage, taking 1 consequential damage in return. And then we're going to play Make the Call, and we're going to pay Nick Fury a double and Wrapped in Metal in order to get out M. And when M comes into play, we defeat a minion with fewer remaining hit points than her. So Mystique will be defeated for 3, 6, right? Because she has 3 HP left. M automatically defeats her. And that's great news for us, because now we can start laying waste to the villain. The thing is, though, she does have a tough status. So, okay, no, this is good. So we're going to leave White Fox alive, because White Fox is going to defend this next attack. And so we're going to let M swing at Pyro for 3 damage. That's actually a lot. 3 damage, like, doesn't feel like much, but it's a big chunk. So that's going to be that. She doesn't take consequential damage. No, she's not. Yeah. Do I have to? Oh, because the scheme is going to pop, though. Either I do 3 damage or I thwart for 2. So we won't deal 3 damage. Instead, if that's what we're dealing with, then we're going to let White Fox thwart for 1 off of this scheme. Bringing that down to 5, and then she'll knock herself out. And that's going to be the end of our turn, because I'm just going to let M block the hit, and then we'll take the indirect damage. So we're going to draw 5, 2, 3, 4, and then we shuffle, and we do get a bad card. So we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we can get rid of Lockjaw. Alright, so we're good. So we get 1 threat on a scheme. Then we get 1, Pyro's gonna attack us for, we're actually gonna take this hit. Yeah, we'll take the hit. It shouldn't be that bad. So Pyro is gonna attack us for, no damage. So after the activation resolves, place 1 pursuit counter on pursuit by the pass. And then he's going to deal indirect damage to us. So we discard the top 2 cards of our deck. Metal Shards and Magnetic Missile. And we're going to actually... No, we'll take the 2 damage. That's fine. And then it is going to be... What am I missing? Did I not... Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, so I got to get 2 encounter cards. This should be the encounter card, but I've seen it. Alright, so we're still going to take the damage, no matter what it is. So we take 2 damage. So we are at 3. We're at 3 HP. So this is not a pursuit counter on that yet. And so next is our 2 bad cards. So Dark Designs. We put a counter. Pyro is going to scheme for 2. Just for 2. And we put another counter on Pursuit by the Pass. So this is going to pop. And we're going to go to our next scheme, which is each character gains steady. Okay? And then our next bad card is Toad. Alright. So we've got to be really careful here now. Yeah, we've just got to be real careful here. We definitely lost. Like, with the having 2 Dark Designs, it's like, come on now, game. Come on now. And this is why I don't like that you start off with 1 bad scheme. You shouldn't start off with any scheme, honestly. Because, again, it's like, ugh. Bad game design. It feels like it sometimes. So we are going to... What do we want to do here? We could play the White Queen. Like, there's really no point for any of this. So what do I want to do here? We're going to attack Toad for 2 damage. And then we're going to use Magnetic Pull to discard cards. Oop. 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 Digging Deep will go to our hand. Make the call. Oh, that's a lot of cards to discard. Okay, so we get these 3 cards, and because of Magneto's armor, I get +1 to basically all of my stats. Because I discarded a Fist, Genius, and Lightning Resource. And then we ready up with Magneto's Cape. So... Right, I guess we gotta... What's the next enemy gonna be? Because I don't know what we do here. So we're going to exhaust Hawkeye and deal 4 damage. We're going to discard Lockjaw. And we're going to deal 4 damage to Pyro. Then we are going to pay... Yeah? I guess we could pay 3 resources to get out the White Queen. We don't have a stun or confuse on us, so we don't have to worry about that. But she will attack Toad, knocking him out, and she'll take 1 consequential damage. Magneto has a whole bunch of stats on him. So he's going to attack Pyro for 3. bringing him down to 6. So we know there's no more dark designs. We know that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip down to Eric, and we're going to get Digging Deep, Masters of Magnetism, and Lockjaw back into our deck to shuffle. And we're going to I'm not going to shuffle it yet because we're actually going to use Asteroid M as well to put the top magnetic card back into our deck. So now we're going to shuffle everything. I would say things are fine. We just got to be really careful. So I'm actually going to hold on to Electromagnetic Blast and Master of Magnetism. I'm going to hold on to Magnetic Missile too because I actually want to use Asteroid M to put Metal Shards back into my deck. So I think that's going to be it. So no, we're going to have M attack Pyro for 3 damage. Bringing him down to 3 HP. And then next turn, I think we'll be fine. So, I think we've stabilized because there's not another Dark Designs. So, if he gets to scheme again, that's just unlucky for us. So, we're going to keep these cards, and then we're going to draw 3 more. So, we got Maria Hill, the Magnetic Bubble, and Noble Sacrifice. Okay, this is looking pretty good here. So, we get 1 threat. Pyro is going to scheme for 5, 6, 7. Oh, we lose. We lose. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7. I mean, like, you know, what do you do there? Ooh. Sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. But again, this is the only mission I truly hate. Because you need to have 3 main schemes in a victory display. And these are all main schemes. Yep. So that's the end of this run. So what do we think we could have did better here? What do I think I could have done better here? I think I have too many doubles. Like, I don't need the power of leadership and my regular doubles. Maybe I could get rid of one of them. I think I had enough heroes. I like Digging Deep. Like, this one just feels like it was unlucky. You know what I mean? Because we got Kate out nice and early, so she could help us dump cards to deal damage. But that's just bad. If I didn't flip down, we would have. But I was at 3 HP, so I had to flip down because I had to heal up. So, oh well, you win some, you lose some. I gotta hold this L for now. Oh, I also didn't tell you. So this is a standard Pyro deck, but I did put in Death Scythe just to be funny, and being funny got me killed. Because well, if it wasn't Death Scythe, it would have been Groundswell. So yeah, we just got unlucky with the cards that we drew. Again, getting that Dark Design, you know, it's just like, ugh. The game was like telling you that you weren't going to win this one. And if I didn't, again, I had to flip down because I needed to heal. Yeah, and it also sucks because Pyro's like a big 2 thwarter. Like, he schemes for 2. A lot of Avalanche and Toad. Oh, no, everyone schemes for 2 except the Blob. So, yeah, it wouldn't have mattered. No. That's just the way that cookie crumbles. Will I set up and play another game? Of course I will. Shoot. Won't even worry about that. But, will we go for our rematch? No, I think I got 2 more decks lined up. But that's going to be it for this one, yup. So I hope you're all entertained and all that good stuff. Remember, leave a like and subscribe. And I definitely think I need to work on this deck because I'm not sure where it went wrong. You know what? I'm going to look at this deck later. So we're going to put that to the side. Because a deck that loses, it just means I need to get better. That's all. It's a challenge. And I'm all down for the challenges. So I will catch you all in the next one. Yo, peace.